Phil Simmons, head coach at TKR.
This is Ryan Tendescarter, assistant coach at TKR.
Hi, I'm Ravi Rampal, bowling coach of TKR.
Hi, I'm Nikita Miller, spin bowling coach of TKR.
I'm Zephrinus Nicholas, the strength coach for TKR, the family of winning championships.
Phil Simmons is a fantastic man, first of all. He garners a lot of respect from this group in particular, being a West Indies legend himself, and just the way he treats people and the way he conducts himself and the way he manages the group. It's very easy for people to follow him. To see him do his work here, particularly in the camp and setting the team up for this competition and dealing with all the issues we've gone through, mainly with injury and selecting teams and managing the players has been a big thing in this tournament, and he's been fantastic at that. He's been very generous with his time with me, teaching me things and including me in everything, and he's just an absolute joy to work with.
Our assistant coach, Ryan Tendescarter, it's been great. I mean, his energy is unbelievable. He doesn't stop during the day, which is nice for me, because that's how I like to see the coaches and them working. And all the players, he has time for everybody.
I guess talking about Ravi Rampal, he's put a lot of work into understanding what it takes at this level, mainly around planning. And again, someone who worked extremely hard in the prep camp in Trinidad leading up to the tournament. And I think that's shown particularly in the death bowling, how we've sort of been ahead of the pack and how guys have responded to the plans and what we've asked them to do. Also a very funny guy, very popular around the group. And I think that goes a long way in getting guys to buy into our philosophy, and particularly his philosophy as the bowling coach.
Nikita Miller, very experienced campaigner, a good fellow on and off the field, and a lot of experience with his spinners. As I said before, he's been working hard with the lot of spinners that we have, and you could see that when the young guys played in the game, how confident they were from the experience and the positive inspiration that he gives to the spinning unit.
Yeah, Zeph is one of the characters in the team. I mean, he is the SNC. He was with me for West Indies. Zeph brings the energy. He's not afraid to tell anyone if they're not working hard enough. He pulls up from captain to cook, and that's one of the good parts about him. He's not afraid to speak his mind, but also he gives people a lot, and he gives his time to everyone. No matter what you want him to do, he's there willing to do it.
Royal and Kelly, they're really special to this group. Sometimes, from time to time, the players will have niggles, and these two, Royal and Kelly, they get them back on the park as quickly as possible for a number of years now, and they're really good with this team. A.R. Shrikant, popularly known as Shri, he's really good with data. He has information on pretty much every player in the competition, CPL. And so when it comes to pre-game planning, he's really good at that, and he helps out a really great deal in that department.
Slingers, net bowlers helps a lot in this tournament, how fast it is and the amount of practice you have. It especially takes loads off the bowlers, so the bowlers don't need to bowl all that much. And I'm sure for the two slingers that we had, the experience that they have gained with TKR and with a lot of players that we have would have benefited them.
The team manager is Colin Bond. Colin Bond is a very resourceful person. He gets job done, ask him anything, anytime, he's gonna get it done. The trait about him, and everyone knows that he is the man famous for talking. Paul Skinner is someone who works in the background. You hardly see him, you only see him when he's needed to be seen, and he initiates all the things that we see have the fruit of, that the labors that we receive is because of him doing things in the backroom staff. So I believe that he's doing a good job in the backroom staff, so continue doing a good job, Paul.
Well, our logistics manager is called Dixon Sheldon Ryan. He brings a lot to the table. Brings a lot of energy to the team, brings a lot of commitment to this team. Oh, and there's one more thing about Sheldon. Yeah. Anybody will tell you. There's never a dull moment with Dixon Sheldon Ryan. Never a dull moment, but we love him.